Yo.
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. First and foremost, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Now let's get into this video. Manny Pacquiao will be facing Keith Thurman on July 20th. Now, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. I told you guys this was going to happen a long time ago. Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman both hold versions of the WBA championship. It only makes sense for them to fight, especially since Pacquiao decided not to fight Errol Spence, even though he, for whatever reason, walked into the ring after Errol Spence finished putting on a boxing clinic against, what the hell is that motherfucker's name? Mikey Garcia. Motherfucker's an afterthought now. But back to Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao. I think it's a good fight. You know, Manny Pacquiao's 40 years old. He doesn't have to fight a fighter like Keith Thurman. However, that might be giving Manny Pacquiao a little bit too much credit, because if we peel back some of the shroud, we can really see what's going on here. Keith Thurman has fought once in the last 2 years. Keith Thurman, on his return, what he fought a few months ago? He fought Josecito Lopez, a guy who has a second job as a carpenter, Uber driver. I mean, what does he do, DoorDash? I mean, Josecito Lopez almost stopped Keith Thurman in that fight. And we weren't expecting that. You know, Keith Thurman's rusty. He's been out the ring too long. He's not hungry. It's clear that he's not hungry anymore. You know, there was a time, once upon a time, Keith Thurman used to get knockouts. He used to call out all the top fighters. But now, Keith Thurman likes to fake injuries, likes to go into hiding in other countries, you know, picks up these mail-order brides, stuff like that. This ain't the Keith Thurman that I remember. And all this stuff started happening around the time he was supposed to fight Shawn Porter, when he was supposed to take his first step-up fight. Remember that? Remember that? This is before Diego Chavez was beating his ass too, but we don't want to go back that far. We want to go back to Shawn Porter. You know, when you got into that quote-unquote car accident, and you had the micro tears in your brain or some dumb shit like that you was mentioning. You know, Keith Thurman is a fucking liar and a fraud. Then there was the elbow issue where he put all that fucking makeup on his arm, the Maybelline, and he's taking pictures of that shit. No, I don't want to see no pictures of your fucking elbow, nigga. Send me your medical records. Post your medical records. You know, corroborating what you're saying about your elbow, about your what was that, concussion or some shit. But guess what? I bet you Keefy Poo ain't gonna fake an injury this time. You know why? Because he's about to be on pay-per-view. He's fighting a high-profile fighter, and he really believes that he could beat Manny Pacquiao. You know, if this were maybe 4 years ago, I would definitely pick Keith Thurman to beat Manny Pacquiao pretty easily. But you know what the difference is? Keith Thurman's been inactive. He's getting beat up by bums. You know, Manny Pacquiao's been active. He's been quite active, putting on good performances, you know. So one might favor Manny Pacquiao in this fight. But on the other hand, we know Keith Thurman was lacking that motivation. You know he was scared of Errol Spence. Didn't want to fight Shawn Porter again. You know, hiding out in other countries, holding his belts hostage. He finally gave up the WBC championship. But now I'm pretty sure they upgraded Manny Pacquiao to the real champion. And now Keith Thurman's belt is worth shit. Too many belts in boxing, especially by way of the WBA, a super champion, and all this BS, man. You know? So when Keefy Poo is training for this fight against Pacquiao, he might sustain several injuries because he's weak. His body's frail. So he might sustain some injuries, but guess what? He's gonna continue on with this fight. And if he loses against Manny Pacquiao, he's gonna blame the injury and he's gonna fucking retire. Because you gotta owe, and you ain't afraid to let that shit go for the right amount of money, right? Shit. He need to re-up on some money so he can buy some new fucking clothes. All them fucking rags you be rocking. This shit ain't wavy if you just got a Supreme hat on, man. Fuck out of here. Look, I say that to say this. Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao is a good fight. You know, I hope that, and in all seriousness, I hope that this motivates Keith Thurman to train hard and give us, give us shades of what Keith Thurman, the original one time, was about. Because knocking out Manny Pacquiao will be a nice statement, regardless of how old Pacquiao is. Because Pacquiao's still looking pretty good, man. He's still looking good in the ring. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing another Pacquiao fight. So we'll see how the numbers do on pay-per-view. We'll see how they stack up against Spence Garcia. I would assume that they would do about the same numbers, but you never know. Keith Thurman's got to stop, pussyfooting around and actually, do some interviews, post on social media, try to get the hype up for this fight. Because it is a good fight, And we got Spence and we got Spence versus Sean Porter. I'll make another video about that, but that's another good fight. I heard Terrence Crawford is trying to buy Danny Garcia for a fight. That probably ain't gonna happen. So we got some good fights at welterweight coming up, man. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Pacquiao can beat Keith Thurman? I mean, again, if this were like 4 or 5 years ago, I would have picked Keith Thurman to beat Manny Pacquiao because he was looking more impressive. But as you step up in competition, the knockouts become less. But this version of Keith Thurman, we don't know where his head is at. We don't know if his head is in boxing. It seems like he's looking for an exit strategy. It doesn't seem like he wants to unify belts. If he wanted to unify belts, you wouldn't be out of the ring for 2 years. You wouldn't be faking injuries. You wouldn't be lying to the media. You wouldn't. Man, this motherfucker's a fraud. Keith Thurman's a fucking fraud, man. I don't even know why I'm trying to get this dude props. Because we know what's going to happen. Keith Thurman's going to come in here and get his ass whooped by Manny Pacquiao and give all these fucking excuses as to why he lost and shit. But he got that pay-per-view money, though. You see, you better go in there. You better beat Manny Pacquiao on pay-per-view, because if you don't, you ain't worth shit. You ain't worth $2. I wish you still lived in Chicago. I'll run up on your ass and see what's up. Ask you some, give you a real fucking interview. These motherfucking interviews be all nice and shit. I ain't nice. I'll conduct a real interview with Keith Thurman. Keith Once Upon a Time Thurman. Keithy Pooh. Shit on you. Anyway, I don't know who I'm picking to win this fight. It's a toss-up for me for now. I'd say it's about a 50-50 fight, considering all just looking at everything outside of boxing and what's going on. Manny Pacquiao old as fuck. Keith Thurman not motivated. Listens to Drake and he cries at home and shit. With them weak ass threads he be rocking, playing the fucking flute or whatever the hell that shit is. Trombone. Pause. Hitman Boxing. Drop a comment, like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know who you think wins between Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. Or Keith Once Upon a Time and Manny Pacquiao. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.
Yeah. Fresh about the 37th chamber. Sold 2 dots, killer beat, new generation. I'm killing niggas with no hesitations. Real hellraiser, killing them softly because it builds patience. What's up with niggas and they fucking favorites? Swear to God, man, but I'ma just stop before they say I'm hating. Anyway, this be that chill wave. Each and every day, nigga, it's a lifestyle over this way. Along with getting blazed, talking to some slimmies. Sophisticated conversations while drinking some Henny or maybe some Irish whiskey if they wanna get down. Let's smoke a pound, smoke green, show us skills with a mouth. I'm on a different type of level than niggas getting they shine. All about that rah-rah, I'm here to captivate the minds, turning niggas into zombie fans. A cult following that knows I get it poppin', just call me the showstopper, man. I'm Midwest till the fucking end, subtracting bitch-ass niggas from my life to get these dividends. I'm dope, hype, fresh, there's no contest. Follow your feather, but it's never lifting you as the best. I got these Ferrari dreams with the top down, nigga. Blowing tree, cruising through the fucking south side, nigga. Lots of hype beats strolling through my timeline, nigga. I just leave them where they at and focus on these figures. I be the old Mr. Grump, really just don't give a fuck about these niggas' feelings. In my opinion, they fucking suck. Yeah, and if they want it, they can see me, bruh. I'm riding solo everywhere, consider that a fucking dead. These niggas scared of competition these days. Fuck a card, I pull your page, so you better behave. I'm an angry nigga, shake me, watch me fucking explode. Like a champagne bottle that just dropped on the floor. It's a whole lot of niggas that can't fuck with my torch. A bunch of pussies, they ain't never stepped a foot off they porch. I'm on a genocide mission to exterminate these fucking fakes. Walking with this proton pack, blowing my cares away. I ain't finished yet, serious like career threats. Throwing out these slurs every minute like I got Tourette's. Fuck, shit, bitch, and some other adjectives. Make it all rhyme. I had you bopping, asking who is this? It's Soul 2 Dots, raising the flag for hip-hop. The fifth element, secret weapon, I be a sure shot. Spitting all these lyrics like it's fucking ammunition on a 40 cal. Seeking destroying these motherfuckers out.